What's up, everyone? We should be live. We on cam today. It's because I'm already going to be on camera. This is easy. Where's my chat? Get to my chat really quick. I figured I'd do a let's chat. I didn't even put a title, really. I just put let's chat. Okay, that's cool. Because really, I don't have any topics. I don't know what we're talking about. We'll find something, though. Spida, what's up? Also, I wanted to show you guys my new kind of setup, sort of. I mean, it's the same setup. I just moved the table. So now, you can see more of this side, this wall. When I stream from my PS4, I'm going to be looking in that screen. So you're going to see this in the background, like when I stream. If I'm streaming off PC games, it might be this way. So it just depends what I'm playing. What's going on, chat? Buro, Crook, Danny, what's good? We got about a half an hour before I got to be ready for press start pre-show. And I was already, ready to go. And I figured, well, let's kill a half an hour. Why not? Buro says Erica's looking more white than Ted Cruz. Listen, man, it's not my fault. I got new lighting. It's crazy out here. I mean, I know I'm light complected, but damn, Buro, it's messed up. Amit says, press start till we die. Okay, I like that attitude. Yes, there is press start tonight in about an hour. All right, but I got to be ready in a half an hour because we're doing the pre-show. So I can't be here too long. Also, a reason I kind of wanted to do Let's Chat today was because I feel like I think I'm coming down with something. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. Kofi, I think I'm getting a bit sick. I can tell, like after today, once I go to sleep, I feel like I'm going to wake up feeling like death. Like I can just feel it. So I figure I might as well do Let's Chat today just in case I get sick. I swear, man, everybody at work, I hate people. They cough, they don't cover their mouths. Everybody, the weather changes. Everybody has a breakdown. Everybody gets sick. And then I get sick. So I don't know. Cross your fingers. Maybe it won't happen. But I'm feeling it a little bit. Luca. Lucas says, I want that shirt. Hey, Luca, I know. This is perfect for you. Mother and daughter, Savage Clan up in here. I actually got this at Target. Target for the win. I went to Target for this. Well, I didn't go to Target for this, but it was there. I was like, I got to pick it up. And it fits really good. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm feeling okay right now. But you know how you just feel it like it's gonna happen? That's what I'm feeling. Kofi says, as soon as I feel like I'm getting something, I medicate. Play no games. Play no games. Oh, you mean just don't play around? Get right to recovery? I feel you. Dave says I got mine yet. What's up, Dave? MJ with the donation. Thank you so much. Says, damn, somebody has professional setup. Hey, I'm trying out here. I got the new lighting and everything. So, Budo, I thought that too. He's like, medicate. Kofi's on those herbs. We see you, Kofi. We see you. A couple of things. I mean, I guess we could talk about. I kind of wanted to talk about the whole, and maybe Luca, you probably have a lot to say on this too. The guy who got banned off YouTube, which he has back now. He has it back. But it was because he killed a female NPC in Red Dead. Now, I'm seeing that I guess it was a feminist in the game. So I'm wondering, was it one of the women who were doing like the women's suffrage movement? Like, do you guys know? Let me look this up just in case, because I don't want to get it, get anything wrong here. Let me see if there's even any articles or anything on this. I don't know. Let me see here. Hustle says those bright lights. I see you, homie. Thanks, Hustle. Appreciate it. It was a suffrage movement members. Okay, because I went through that part in the game. I didn't kill any of them, but I know who it was. Okay, so it was that. Thanks for the clarification. I kind of want to just start the conversation about this on my channel. I've talked about this before when it comes to girl gamers or just women in general. I guess them being treated differently, or like they like nothing could happen to them or else it's bad. Because when men get it, you know, when we're killing men in these video games, no one cares. No one blinks an eye, right? But then when it happens to a woman, people out here getting banned, people are upset. You probably got journalists who agree with the ban. I mean, the journalists these days, we can't even side with them most of the time anymore because they're just on a whole other different page. And they're not, even for the gamers at times. That's a whole other conversation. But as a woman, and maybe Luca can chime in the chat. You know what? Well, we don't have time. If we had more time, Luca, I'd say get in here. But let me just say my piece. As a woman, this is total cringe. Like anytime something like this happens and it's like, oh, someone's banned because he killed a woman NPC, whether she's feminist or not. I just think that's a lot of cringe because we play these games, right? We're playing Red Dead. I could literally turn on my game, blow off a guy's head, and nobody cares. But then when this happens, it's like it's the end of the world. So it's just cringy, I guess, is like the best word I could come up with. As a woman, you know, I'm not one of those, you guys already know, with the whole Battlefield thing and like other situations. Dinah, can you stop meowing? With other situations, I've never been one to be like, I need representation, or can you guys hear this cat? She wants to be on the podcast, I guess. But I'm never really that girl that's like, yay, women, we should be treated better or different. We're all the same. We're all human, right? We're all equal in my eyes. So when this stuff happens, it's just like, really? Why? Why? I don't know. What are you guys saying? What's up, Alton? Lucas says it's a video game. I don't think it's ban-worthy, offensive, or whatever. At the very most, what should have happened is he wouldn't be suitable for advertisers, because that's what we're all getting on YouTube anyways, right? The other day when I had a Let's Chat, I had Sinner, the game. I had Sinner in the title, and it was not suitable for advertisers. I took out Sinner, and then it was green. It was fine. So at the most, I think that's what should have happened to him initially. Like, you're not suitable for advertisers, whatever, we're YouTube, we're garbage. You're not going to get paid for this video. But to ban him for violence when that's part of the video game, like, I could understand if he modded the game somehow or like glitched it to where he's performing, and well, I don't even want to say it, but like doing something worse to the woman, you know, well, it could be, it's not exactly worse, she's dying, but you know what I mean, like something sexual or something that is not part of the game. That I can understand possibly, but when it's part of the game, you could, I mean, you guys, if you were in my stream when I was playing Red Dead, I literally took a guy, hog-tied him, put him on the train tracks, and waited for the train. This is not, you know, something that is not part of the game. You can do things like that, okay? I've been evil. I've been doing things. Granted, he was a snitch. He was going to tell on me. But those are things you can do in the game. So if it's a man or a woman, I don't see any difference. It's part of the game. You're killing somebody. I got this shirt on for a reason. Killa's like, damn, savage. But yeah, I felt kind of bad after it happened because it was so brutal. And there's been other moments where like I'm just trigger happy and I shoot somebody. It's just reflex. Like even last night, I think Dave, you were there. There's a couple other people. where I shot a guy, and the moment I did it, I regretted it because I didn't think it was warranted. I don't think he really deserved it, but it's in the game. So like that's my whole point is that the game's brutal. It's rated M for a reason. If anything, it should have been, rated M on YouTube, or how you have like age restriction. It should have been that. And at the most, like I said, not suitable for advertisers. Instead, he got his channel banned. He literally had to like go and tweet Boogie and all these other bigger YouTubers like Keemstar to help get his channel back. So if they didn't stand up for him and speak up for him, who knows? Like he might have not even got the channel back. So I mean, who knows? But yeah, my honor, Quanvo says, I bet your honor is at its lowest. It definitely went down, but it's not too bad. I've been trying to change my ways since then. The people who have been watching me stream know I've been trying to be good. I've been trying to, help people when I can. But yeah, I've done that stuff. I think all of us have done something crazy. I actually tweeted asking everyone what's the craziest thing you've done. And I don't know if I can find that right now. I'll check just in case. But people were telling me crazier things than that. Like I thought I was bad. I don't know if I'd be able to find this, but I remember a couple people were telling me like they would drown people. Mostly it was the snitches. Anybody who was a snitch, they were getting it. And they had all these crazy situations. Like one guy let somebody drown and then get attacked by like alligators. Like there's just so many different things you can do in the game. If you're creative, you could find new ways to kill people. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole thing with the men and women? I mean, it's a bigger conversation, even when it comes to YouTubers and Twitch streamers. And I know a lot of people will bring up how women are just treated differently. They get away with more and things like that on Twitch. I guess we can talk about, throw in booby streamers and stuff with that. But just in general, I mean, that's too big of a conversation. But when it comes to video games and just NPCs, it's kind of crazy that even happened. Rob says snitches get stitches. Ravenflow says snitches run, so you have to be creative while catching them. Yeah, man, they right away, you can't do anything in that game. Now I'm really realizing, like, especially in Saint Denis, I think that's how you say the town, you can't even touch anybody in that game. If my horse grazes somebody in the shoulder, right away they're calling the cops on you. They're saying you assaulted them. You have to really not touch anything in that damn city. So yeah, there's a lot of snitches out here in Red Dead for sure. Random says, not feeling good, so I can't watch right now. It's okay, Random. I was just saying I feel like I'm getting sick too, so I feel you. I feel you. Lucas says, sounds like my neighbor. Uh-oh. Lucas crazy. We got 50 people in here. Thanks you guys for hanging out. Like I said, we got press start coming up. I'm just here killing time. What else could we talk about? Kind of was thinking about that N64 mini, but I think we've talked about that enough. Like, especially on press start, we kind of gave our lists. I think I'll probably do a video once they announce it, and I'll give you guys my, verdict as to what I feel about the list. So that I hope that's announced soon. Overdone. Thank you so much for the donation. It says, do feminists even play games? Can they tell the difference between fiction and reality? NPC doesn't have any feelings. All made from polygons. There's Overdone with the facts. Lucas says, I'm a feminist. What's up, Phil? What's going on over there? I gotta drink a lot of water today. I'm gonna try and beat this thing. I got some orange juice too, probably down that. I already took some ibuprofen. We're gonna fight this thing. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Fonz, what's up? Dave says, I'm not too happy with Nintendo right now. They better announce that soon. I'm so sick of Nintendo online trailers. Facts. Raven says, I'm a feminist as well. And that's the thing, like, there's nothing wrong with being a feminist. You know, there's some out there that make feminists look bad because they're just so crazy. But that's with everything. There's always extremists. You know, of course, I'm a feminist too in the ways of like women being equal. But I feel like sometimes we forget about the men. We forget men are NPCs too. We're killing them too. NPC, you know, men have, well, they don't have feelings, but they're the same. We're all the same. So I'm more on that line and that level. So yeah, these situations where it comes down to NPCs being treated differently, it's crazy to me. And maybe if she wasn't a feminist in the game, it'd be different. And I didn't see the video, so maybe, you know, maybe he said something in the video or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, I feel like if it's in the game, it's in the game, period. What time is press start? 5:30 Pacific, Luca. You busy, Luca? You want to be on? I feel like we should have Luca on. I'm sure we'll talk about this more. But you guys kind of already got my point of view. Truth, what's up? Hello, before I forget to greet you. What's up, Truth? That's enough time. Link? Okay, I'll tell Kofi, let's get you on. I don't think we have any guests. Kofi, if you're in here, let's get Luca on there. That mean you're copying Battlefield 5. Oh gosh. Do we have enough time to talk about Battlefield 5? There's not much to say, so maybe we do. Kratos says women is a problem. This man Kratos, he's trolling you guys. Don't fall for it. Hit the like button. Facts as well, Raven. Thank you. You guys, yeah, hit the like button. Just got in and straight away, major yikes. What's up, Brad? Speaking of yikes. Oh, let me say this before I forget. When you said yikes, I thought of my Twitch because I have a yikes emote over there. If you guys want to go sub to my Twitch, you get that nice yikes emote, be part of the yikes gang. But talking about Twitch, we're going to be launching the Press Start Twitch next Saturday. We're going to be doing 24-hour stream. We hit our goal on our Patreon. So thank you guys if you were a part of that. And if you weren't, thanks anyways, because I know you guys are watching. You guys are liking the videos and all that. So, oh, you want link to this hangout? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold up. Let's get Luca's opinion real quick. Let me get my headphones, my earbuds. But yeah, you guys, 24-hour stream. The schedule is on Twitter. And I'll be on there. I don't know what the hell I'm playing yet, but I have some games in mind. Just going to show you guys some gratitude for all your, you know, what's it, patronage? Is that how you say it? But yeah, we're going to be doing a 24-hour stream. Let me get you in here, Luca. We don't got much time, Luca, but you can give your opinion on whatever you want. Let's see. Try that link. So yeah, you guys be there next Saturday, the 17th on Twitch. We'll be tweeting out the link and all that stuff. I'm sure, you know, the more we stream and do videos, we'll keep reminding you guys. Where is my link? Okay, there we go. You're doing something at 5. You're doing something in 8 minutes, Luca. Get in here. You can tell I'm getting sick. Oh no, do I look like I'm sick? I never know how to feel about that stuff. Like, you know, when you're you're sick and you tell somebody and they're like, yeah, you look kind of bad. Or you look sick and you're like, damn, man, do I look that bad? What's going on? Maybe I sound like it. I don't know. Pee-pee. Okay, what's good?
What's up? Sorry, I do have other plans tonight. I got to get my crack cocaine fixin', aka Destiny.
Oh
my
man,
boys.
I know you've been on that Destiny hard. I know.
Yeah. All right. So here are my thoughts on the entire thing. Right. So I feel like I like talking about these issues because I am a girl. So I feel like I can. It's not as much of a backlash, I guess you could say, because I understand like both sides, perspective and stuff. Honestly, who hasn't done some vile shit in the video game before?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I used to go to my cousin's house, and it was either Vice City or Liberty City, and all I would do is like climb up to the top of the mall and snipe people,
right,
for Grand Theft Auto, you know, and I'd go around just killing NPC. Like, I mean, it's something that we all do in these games. It's just, it is what it is. Now, I'm thinking that maybe because it was quote unquote targeted violence, that's why people have an issue with it. And also because, you know, all respect, but the radical feminists are fucking nuts.
That's true.
The biggest issue is because people make a big deal out of things that don't actually matter. When it comes to the real issues, everyone is automatically defensive and dismissive over those as well, because they group them all together, because they make such a big deal out of stupid shit. And I feel like it really hurts their cause overall by getting upset and getting quote unquote triggered by dumb shit. You know, Vice apparently did an article about this, being like, "Oh, you can kill feminists." Like, that's how they sound when they speak. Okay,
exactly like that.
Exactly like that. And you know, I didn't actually pay too close attention to this until someone sent it to me again. Callie, shout out to Callie Rex. Sent it to me again, and I actually took a look at it, and I was like, "Oh, that And I went to go watch his other video. Feminist gets eaten by an alligator. And at first I was like just annoyed because I was like, there's a feminist in Red Dead. Are you fucking serious? This is bullshit.
It's like a group of them.
I clicked on the video, and it was like, no, it was actually a woman fighting for women's suffrage. And I was like, oh, she is a feminist. Okay. And then I watched the vid, and it wasn't the alligator one. I'm sorry. It was the pig one. He shot her. And
there's a pig one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
He fed her to some pigs. Now, personally, so, okay, I have a really dark sense of humor. I thought it was funny. You know, disturbing in a way, but funny, yes. And then, but it's like, he's doing exactly what the title says. You know, I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, this is clickbait, even though I feel like essentially, as it stands right now, people associate clickbait with, like, you're just making up a shocking headline, but when you open whatever it is, it's not what it says, right?
It's not, exactly.
But every video he uploads is exactly it. Like, the title is exactly what he does in the video. So yeah, he fed a feminist to some pigs, man. Like, it, like, you know, it happened.
That just sounds so funny. I know it's like brutal, it's crazy, but like I was saying, I mean, you could do that to a man in the game too. It's not just women, and like you said, it's exactly what it is. It's not clickbait. He described it perfectly. So yeah,
I think. Perhaps if someone uploaded a video and they titled it shooting, okay, say for instance, if I uploaded a video and I was like shooting white men or killing white men, blah, 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 then that's like really narrowing it down, and it's like targeted violence. And I think that's what people's main issue was with it. But mostly a lot of it has to stem from, so people, okay, first of all, I know all words are made up, right? But misandrist is not a real word, guys. So what you're looking for is radical feminists. So radical feminists are basically the extremists when it comes to feminism in general, because feminism essentially just means you want women to have equal rights and you believe women are equal to men. That's like the baseline definition for feminism, right? But then there are these radical feminists who are like, all men should die, kill men, but just fucking crazy shit.
It's really crazy.
And I took a women gender studies class in college, and I actually read a couple of like old time radical feminists and some of the things that they would say. And I was just like, these bitches are crazy. But then it's like, I look at what's happening now in social media, and it's like, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of correlation here. So these women are radical feminists are fucking insane, you know? And it's like you were saying, Erica, there's radicals in each group. And it's unfortunate that, you know, everything gets, like, people take the worst of a group and automatically apply it to everyone else, right? Just like how gamers have a bad rap for being toxic and all this other nonsense because a small subset of gamers are fucking nuts, you know? So like, it is what it is. I don't think the dude should have gotten his channel taken down at all. Especially because what you're doing in the game is what the game allows you to do.
Facts.
So everything that he did is what the game allowed him to do. So if he's uploading a video of something the game allows him to do, you got to take a look at the game and not the YouTuber, you know?
There you go.
And
there you go.
The fact that YouTube gave him back his channel with a swiftness just shows they had no baseline to ban his channel in the first place. And they just did it because of backlash.
Right. That's what I mentioned too. Like, if it wasn't for those bigger YouTubers standing up for him and, you know, getting the word passed around and getting to YouTube, I don't, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have got it back, especially that quickly. Maybe he would have eventually, but maybe not that quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, true.
So overall, I think, but it's also a rough situation because, okay, so I was sent another video last night where it was, you know, they were having the main character go around killing black people, right? And it was just like, oof, that's rough, you know? And I have no idea where the video is from, where it stemmed from, where it originated from, but I was just like, that's pretty rough right there. And I feel, I don't know, perhaps conflicted, but it's kind of like I said, I'm black and I'm a woman. So it's like, I'm trying not to come off as a hypocrite here, but it's really hard when I'm not sure how to feel about the situation in total. Because sure, it's definitely distasteful, but it's something you can do in the game, you know?
Right.
So plus it's a video, at the end of the day, it's a video game. And
yeah.
You know, so people aren't actually, I mean, and maybe they are, but for the most part, a majority of people are not going around actually committing these atrocities. So perhaps even if they feel that way and it's like a power fantasy and they're getting off doing it or just having fun doing it, as fucked up as it is, I'm sorry, it's not a let's ban your channel offense. Right. I'm sorry. Like, that's just my opinion on the matter.
I mean, it's a Rockstar game, you know, at the end of the day. It's like you said, we do crazy stuff in that game. It's in the game. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, literally. But for real, I'm definitely getting this game and I'm gonna go around killing folks because I was like, oh, this is actually really entertaining. I'm gonna do this now.
You know the KKK's in the game, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. We all had our moments with that group too. I mean, I threw a stick of dynamite in there the chance I got. Yeah. So yeah, and also I was gonna mention, because you brought up race, you know, as far as like groups of people in these games and stuff. He actually, I want to say I saw a video of him, you know, another video once he got his channel back. I don't know if you've seen it. He has a video titled
Hitler. Yeah.
Well, no, I haven't seen that one, but there's another one where it's like deporting a Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. And I'm mostly Mexican, and I saw that, and I wasn't pissed off or anything. I mean, I guess he did that in the game. I mean, I don't know. I guess it just comes down to what the game offers and what you can and can't do in the game. And he's just describing it, you know.
If you can do it in the game, you take a look at the game, all right? Because that's just. But then again, that being said, you can do shit in real life, and then it comes down to you. But then again, it's a fucking video game, and video games are meant to entertain us. So, but he also did a video where he's like, throwing Hitler off a cliff or something, and he did that. He killed like a racist dude. So
okay. I haven't seen that one yet.
I know of this person. I know of this YouTuber. I knew of him before this event. I never watched any of his videos, but at the end of the day, I mean, people need to stop getting so upset over shit that does not matter. And that is my biggest feeling about it. Like, take for instance, okay, I'm not going to say any names, and this person, I'm really cool with them, and I don't want to sound out like a jerk or anything, but I don't think they watch your channel, so hopefully it should be fine. But
okay.
They went at one of my other friends because my friend used the word triggered in a sentence, right?
Okay.
And you know, they were like, oh, if you claim that you're an advocate for mental health, all this stuff, but you use the word triggered, all that stuff, right? So I hit them up privately in DM. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't really appreciate you like addressing the situation like that, considering my friend that you attacked does suffer from depression and anxiety, so he knows exactly what it's like. So you making the assumption that he doesn't know just because he used a certain word is pretty bad, in my opinion, you know? And I felt some sort of way about it, because typically I stay out of situations. I mean, I know I'm an instigating piece of shit, but it's like, I'll make a post and people come at me, but for other posts, for the most part, I stay out of it, right? But that bothered me. And me and him were going back and forth, and he was just like, well, the word triggered means that. I'm like, dude, dude, like, I know. you know, and I personally myself, I deal with depression and all that stuff. But if someone goes around using the word triggered, I'm not automatically up in arms upset because they use the word triggered to apply to something stupid, you know? But I mean, that's me personally, and it's my personal feelings about it. I just didn't like that he attacked my other friend, essentially, and made an assumption that my other friend has no idea what it's like when he does. You know, sometimes people just use words to use words. Like, and I feel like someone who suffers from depression or anything like that has the most right out of everyone to use those kinds of words. Just like how Black people call each other the N-word, or gay dudes occasionally call each other, you know,
the F word.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, people take words and they bring them into themselves and they use it to empower them, quote unquote.
Yeah, empower. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
And then, but but once it's taken outward, it's just, you know, we just live in a very odd and disturbing society in general. And I think people are so focused on little issues that do not matter, that when it comes to the bigger issues, we're so desensitized to them that it's just like, oh, what someone just got killed. I don't care about that. You know, like that kind of thing. Because someone made a big deal and fucking Anita Sarkeesian said, what'd she say?
Oh, God, Anita. Like, I'm surprised we haven't brought her up sooner. Because she might have a lot to do with this whole YouTube thing, you know, because she's got connections in Google.
First of all, she's nuts.
Know, she is.
She's in, like, she is crazy. Crazy. I'm like, wow, man, she's fucking insane. Like, but you know what? She's also a smart ass bitch because she makes a lot of bank off this nonsense. So
I met her once, right? You know, I met her once. Yeah, I have a picture with her actually.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. It's more like out of like a what's the word? I guess like irony. Like it's one of those kind of pictures because everyone knows my thoughts on her. I made videos on her before, and it was so quick. I just got a picture with her, and that was it. She was gone. Like she had people around her, like an entourage. She was out of there. But I mean, she's shorter than me, but she's got, you know, a big mouth. She's been speaking a lot about this stuff, and it's been crazy. And I do feel like it does kind of influence Google and all these other companies that she's been visiting. And here we are, we have these situations, and it's like, damn, Anita.
Absolutely. Because it's like, you don't want to be on the wrong side of history, quote unquote, right? But it's like, I feel like a lot of this stuff is very cynical because the people who make outlandish statements like that are very popular in their own subsets, right? So they have a lot of followers, they get a lot of views, and it's like very borderline insane shit that they are saying, but they get a lot of attention for it. And at the end of the day, when it comes to the social media age, what is the most important to folks? Getting attention. Getting your name out there, even if it's not necessarily good, even if people hate you. You know what happens if people hate you? They talk about you, like we're doing right now.
Yeah, it's like the bad attention.
They're always relevant.
It's like the little kid that gets their parents' attention by doing bad things. It's like the same thing. Yeah.
So that bitch is crazy, for real. But overall, I just think that people focus on the wrong things, and this is another instance where I'm just like, holy shit, relax. Just like, I was really annoyed about the Colin Moriarty situation where he just made a joke. The joke wasn't even a bad joke, it was whatever. And then like people flipped their shit and it was a huge thing. Huge.
You know what's crazy is that was such a blessing in disguise for him.
It really was. He is banked, dude.
Yeah, he's like on, you know, doing his own thing. He's more successful than ever. It's crazy how that works. Yeah.
Really smart, you know? And then it's also, if you think about it, it also benefits the people being attacked, quote unquote, for the most part, when it comes to this stuff, because you get a whole flood of support and attention from people who didn't know who you were prior, right? And maybe some of that attention isn't necessarily the best. Maybe you're not attracting the best kind of audience, but you are attracting an audience, and you're going to make bank out of it. You know?
True.
So at the end of the day, I just don't think that the people who are perpetuating these kinds of issues, quote unquote, that are not actually real issues, don't realize that they are doing so much damage, and the damage that has already been done because of this shit. And it's so unfortunate because, as I said before, I am a feminist. I believe in women's rights. I'm just, overall chill about a lot of things because I just can't bring it in me to care about certain things. Like I can't pretend like I care about dumb shit like this,
I'm the same. I'm the same way. It's pretty chill. I mean, you are my daughter after all, so
absolutely, and I take
kind of runs in the family,
in so many ways. But I feel like we're going to discuss this on Scumcast, and I feel like it's going to be a very split conversation, and I think it'll actually be super interesting because, like I said before, I am the only girl in that show, so I do offer my perspective a lot when it comes to these things, and I feel blessed that I'm a Black woman because I can offer my perspective on these things, and then I don't get any well, you don't understand. I'm like, yes, no, I do understand. I get it because of this. And people make assumptions based off my icon. They think I'm a guy. People make assumptions based off the way I speak. They think I'm white. So it's just like, no, actually, I'm these things, and I can do this without dealing with any nonsense. You're gonna listen to me.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of our duty. We're the only women in our podcasts. I'm in PSP, you're in yours. You gotta, represent. You gotta give that point of view. And it's very interesting to hear that point of view because not a lot of us can really, give that in this community. There's not a bunch of us.
There's I think in my personal opinion, I think there are a couple women in the community and they are doing what is smarter and safer, I think, by not being as open and controversial. Because take you for instance, you got attacked for that dumbass Spider-Man thing,
Because I said yikes. Let's be clear. Yikes. I said yikes.
Exactly. And you are well known and people know of you. You're very outspoken, right? When it comes to these issues like the Battlefield 5 situation. And what's crazy is like me and you have different perspectives on that. And we're still friends because I don't let stuff like that like get in the way of my friendships, So it doesn't like bother me at all, or I can't bring it in me to care, to be perfectly honest, what other people think, as long as it doesn't affect me. But it's like because we're so outspoken, we draw more attention to us, and sometimes that attention is not the most positive. You know what I mean? So I think the other girls in the community, what they're doing is smart by minding their whole ass businesses. Because,
I do know a few. They just kind of just do their own thing and they don't get involved in these kinds of things. That's the risk we take, giving our opinion, even if it's not even an opinion. Like if it's something like yikes, I just say yikes and then everyone, blows it up. So we are taking that risk of like giving our opinion, even if it's so small as just a word. We can get backlash and for better or for worse, it happens.
A lot of backlash. I really had to establish early on that I was a very mean person and people should leave me alone. And but I've always been really outspoken. Even at work, I used to be more outspoken there, but I got a new position, so I can't be a raging bitch anymore. But I've always been really outspoken about how I feel. And if I feel something's wrong, I'm going to say something, even if it draws a lot of negative attention to me, So I mean, that's why I sent you the tweet, because I was like, oh, I wonder if she's seen this. I already know what Erica's going to say, but I wonder if she's seen this,
Oh, the one about what we're talking about, the whole, getting banned and everything. Yeah. I seen it, but of course, it's good to hear your opinion too, and just kind of collaborate. We've been meaning to do this for a while, guys. Everybody watching, like we need more time. I got to get going right now. PSP's about to get going. Sure. But thanks for coming though, and it was good hearing your opinion. And we do agree on a lot of things, but like you said, we don't always agree on things like the Switch or like things like that. Hey, gaming topics, but we keep it there. We don't take it personal or anything like that.
Never take it like if you're my friend, you are my friend, and when it comes to certain things, I'm gonna not make it a big deal. Like I even have friends who voted differently than me, and it was like super awkward back when the election was going on for a bit. But I was like, am I gonna let this affect my friendship? And I was like, okay, no, I'm not. And it was something that we worked through and got over. And since then, I'm able to, apply that to the rest of my friends. You know what I mean? So, I just don't let certain things get in the way of friendship, as long as we're cool and it's like we may not always agree, but we can respect each other's opinions, and that's what's important about friendship. So
facts. Yeah, that's something we can all do. That's good. That's a good way to close out. You know,
Yeah.
keep our energy on what's important. Like you said before, a lot of people focus on these little things, like this guy uploading a video of something that's in the game, things like that. But then there's these bigger battles. They don't even pay it no mind. So
yeah, they really don't, and it's baffling. But you know, you have fun on Press Start.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thanks.
go be a crackhead with Destiny again.
Oh man, you're playing that trash. See, that's another thing we disagree on.
Listen, not like this.
Man.
Destiny, you mean?
Oh okay. God, no. But yeah, thanks, Luca, for hanging out. And we'll have to do this again for sure. Maybe extend it, have like a longer, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Podcast
just whatever topic you'd like to. I mean, something we both have to feel passionate about, but yeah, for sure.
All right, Luca.
All right, bye, chat. See ya. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat while I was ranting, but you know, what's up? Bye.
See ya. All right. So chat. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right now. I haven't even went offline yet, but thanks for coming out, guys. Mech, he wanted advice for God of War. He's going to start it. I don't know what difficulty, but just hang in there. The combat's great. You're going to love it. I don't think you're going to need advice, really. Just play the game. You're going to enjoy it. But yeah, you guys, I'm out of here. See you on Press Start. Peace.